Hey YouTubers. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've posted or did a video. I told you I wasn't sure if I was going to do a follow-up video. I am driving, so bear with me, but I'm paying attention to the road, as you can see. So I just wanted to touch base. Still in WGU, yay. I officially started term 3 yesterday. I'm really enjoying this program. So if anyone knows anything about WGU, or if you're in WGU right now, you know that our testing went from ATI to HESI, our exams. And so this has caused like a big uproar. Mostly because I think the transition took place like mid-term, and so whereas a lot of people had studied and prepared for an ATI exam, the material was different for the HESI. I don't really know how different, because I was fortunate enough to dodge that bullet. And I ended up taking my last exam for that term before the transition, and so I ended up taking a WGU exam, not an ATI or a HESI. So starting term 3, I will be taking it's called CACI, C-A-C-I. And it's basically MedSurg, but for the chronically ill. And so this will be my first go around with the HESI. And so if any of you have ever taken HESI exams, not entrance exams, not like program entrance exams, but like, you know, I guess chapter exams, whatever, let me know, because you know, unfortunately, like ATI, there was an ATI book set. It was just a little bit more, from what I'm understanding from the comments that are being made, it was just a little bit more direct, and you could prepare for it without reading the 10,000 chapters. I don't know, but apparently there's not that type of supplements for the HESI exam, unless I'm just not aware. So if you know of any, definitely share, because I'm down to take all the help I can get. So I was fortunate enough to, and I thank God, because I've been blessed enough to every term, by the end of the term, I've been able to bring in a future course to my current term, and you know, take it, pass it, and move it in, and you know, get past it, so that like going into term 3 now, I'm taking one less class that I would have had to, and I hope to continue that trend. You know, being in term 3, I'll only have 2 terms left. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. But our terms are 6 months, so you know, it's still a year. But anyway, whatever. But at least, you know, if I can keep that trend, then hopefully at the end of the program, that last term, term 5, when things get really like crazy, and you know, I'm having to do that world transitions class, and you know, within that class we have to take I think it's like 180 clinical hours or something like that. You know, I'll have more time to do that and not be just stressed out. Anyway, so that's kind of been the plan. But so yeah, so this term I'm taking CACI, and then the clinical portion of CACI, so that's 2 classes. Role transitions, professional role transitions, where we start that, and I think that we follow up that, like we finish it in term 5, something like that. I don't know, I could be confused on that. But anyway, and then yeah, because we have clinicals for psych as well. So closer to the end of this term, like what, July-ish, I'll be doing my psych rotation. So I'm excited for that because I actually have a one more MedSurg rotation, and it's killing me dead. Like, so I've been an LVN for 14 years, and you know, I've done MedSurg, I've done PCU, I've done ER, I've done dialysis, what else? Home health. I mean, I've done an array, a lot of different things in that time, and actually 15 years this year. But anyway, so going back to a MedSurg floor is killing me softly. It is like, I'm not really, it's more like a refresher for me rather than a new learning experience. I'm not gonna say I know everything. It is on a neuro MedSurg floor, so that's kind of cool, but it's kind of the same patient every time. And so I kind of really haven't learned anything new about the disease processes or how to care for these patients. If anything, the only thing that I've learned new is like new modalities or what would you say, like the new chairlift. I mean, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, but so yeah, so it's kind of been really boring. And this next term 3, rather than having 5 clinical days, I'll have 6. Ugh, I'm gonna die. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to my specialty rotations, because that'll be cool. And you know, I'm looking forward to psych, peds, L&D. Oh, here's something that's super cool. Okay, so within the WG program and the clinicals, we don't have an official OR rotation, which is kind of an area I'm leaning in and thinking about. And like, once I graduate, I really think I want to go into the OR. If you're in the OR, if you have that experience, please share what you think about that. I've done, like I said, I've done bedside nursing and all that, and I really don't want to go back to bedside nursing. Texas is not like California. We do have nurse-patient ratio standards, but they are easily manipulated, and before you know it, you on a floor that's supposed to be a you know, a 1 to 4, now you got 1 to 6, 1 to 7. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I just have no desire to do that. Anyway, so I kind of want to go somewhere where I can have some of the clinical, some of the patient interaction, but I'm not stuck with that same patient all day. I don't know. I just don't want to do bedside nursing. I love the clinical, but when you add the clinical and the charting that's ridiculous, and then, you know, people calling you in 1,000 different directions, and everything's you know, time sensitive, and you're all stressed out, and people are calling you because they want to ask stupid questions, and now you got the family and they're asking stupid questions because you already told you know, the wife, and now Uncle Jim came in from out of town, and now he wants to hear from you, and oh, by the way, can you call the doctor, because now he wants to hear not only from you, but he wants to hear from the I'm over it. I'm over it. So I'm not going to do that kind of nursing. I don't know. You know, I don't want to do like I don't want to be a paper pushing nurse. You know, I don't want to, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to go like in a case management or anything. But I think that if I were to do perioperative nursing, you know, the OR, you know, learning to circulate, scrub, pre-op, post-op, that it'll keep me entertained enough that I can, you know, not get bored and learn all kinds of different awesome things. Oh, plus, Oh, you have to excuse my hair. Look at this. This is frizz. My hair, it's wet and it just likes to do its own thing. Anyway, I don't care. So, what was I saying? I think I just had a senior moment. Oh, my end goal, my ultimate goal in life, because my kids are big, well, with the exception of the little one, but by the time I'll be prepared and ready to do this, he'll be big. I want to do travel nursing. And so I keep telling myself, like, if you did the OR, I mean, come on. If you know OR in Texas, you're going to know the OR in California, you know, North Carolina. I mean, it's going to be the same, right? I mean, a scalpel is a scalpel, right? No matter where you go. I mean, the only difference is, of course, you know, just like anywhere else, you have to learn their systems, their protocols. But nonetheless, you know, a cholecystectomy is the same wherever you go, unless there's advances, and of course, you know, you'll be educated and you can kind of, anyway, I just feel like it would be an easy transition and an easy role to just kind of slide into, you know, for a travel assignment, right? So yeah, tell me what you think about OR, traveling. If you have any questions about WGU, I know I got some feedback before and I appreciate it. Again, I'm just making these videos because I love WGU. I probably would not have been just an LVN for 15 years had I known about WGU before. I most definitely would have taken advantage of this opportunity a long time ago. It's so doable. It's so conducive. And yes, our terms are 6 months, but I kid you not, I'm really probably only putting in 3 months work. I mean, I get it in, I get it done. I try to kick these classes out. You have this time frame. Remember, every class has a soft deadline, and then there's the hard deadline, which is the final, the 6 month, you know, mark. Well, if you can get your classes done, like get them in, get them out, you buy yourself some time. You buy yourself, you know, days, weeks. Some people, you know, several weeks off in between terms, in between classes. So it's very doable, especially for somebody that has nursing experience or healthcare experience. I will say, if you don't have healthcare experience, the pre-licensure program is very challenging for those, but I've seen it done. I have a classmate that had zero healthcare experience and she was making it happen. Now she's got pregnant and so she's taking some time off, but like she was really making it happen, so I was really proud of her. And so I just feel like anybody can do this program. It's work. It's not easy. It's not easy by any means, but it can be done. So drop any questions down below. If you have any, you know, you're not really sure, you don't have a specific question, but you just want to know more about the program from personal experiences, check out our Facebook page. It's it's Pre-Licensure WGU, I think 2018 or something like that. I started the group. I can't even tell you what the hell I named it, but yeah, check it out. Send us a friend request. I try to approve those like super quick because I know people are just trying to get information and I don't want them to have to, you know, wait around. So yeah, let me know. Keep me in your prayers. I'm trying to get this done. I got to get this done. Talk to you soon. Bye.